Today, we are riding a recalled PEV before we return it. Real quick. Correction, it won't just be the last time we're riding it. We are going to beat the brakes off it like it owes us money. Now, I'm sure as a bunch of you already know, this is the Razor Icon Electric, which has been recalled. And although it only goes 20 miles an hour, you know what doesn't? Me. So as you can see, that's something I'm not playing around with this time. Small e-Scoot or not. Let's dive in. So clearly I got the wrong size knee and elbow pads, but it'll work for this today. Ain't no way I'm going about this without. Not after what happened last time. Oh.
It was at this moment that he knew. He up.
If y'all didn't see that, you should. As always, link below. Really, you should see that one though. So as always, you guessed it, we're in sport mode on this thing. I don't know how well that second view is going to come out for us, but I might hop to that here and there. And I think for the most part, there's not going to be a whole lot of big cuts or edits in this one, because it gives me a chance to talk to y'all in a way I've been actually meaning to for a while now. I wanted to make a video about these different companies and what it's like to deal with them, but that's not what this is. This is mainly about Razor and the recall on this scooter, because I ain't never heard nothing like this before. This is how awesome these guys are while running for Toy of the Year. I mean, which is awesome, but God, I'd have to imagine that's stressful, having a recall while being nominated for some sort of award, Emmy award. But they've offered money back, dollar for dollar, if bought after what, March of 2023, I think, or like $300 instead if before then, because if it's before then, you got quite a bit of use out of it probably, I'd say. But actually, come to find out, there was lots of different things I was reading online, but once I got on to the phone with Razor, they informed me I had a choice between $400, which is what this cost me at Walmart, dollar for dollar back over a year and a half later, basically, is what they're telling me. Or, I'll wait for this car to pass. I don't know why I can't chew and walk at the same time. Obviously, I can't turn and talk at the same time. So they told me I have a choice between dollar for dollar back, $400, or a $700 coupon to razor.com. Railroad tracks. So what do you think we said? Give us that coupon, because you know we're gonna be there with our money anyway. Now, it has come to my attention, a lot of things run out of stock on razor.com, and they end up having them in bulk on places like Amazon and Walmart. But that's okay. I'm a patient man. I'll wait. And I'm actually curious what y'all think we should use that coupon for. It's $700. I mean, could finally build that crazy car we've been talking about, but like, I mean, the missing one from the Arsenal, the 900 watt. I've always wanted to build a DLX too. But I think with the way things have been lately, and my taste and my friends, I mean, a lot of people would be like, well, screw it, it's your stuff, you should do what you want. But, and I am, but I consider my friends too, because they ride with me, and a lot of them don't have the money to get their own. Like, not that I do have money to go around, but I mean, I feel like if I can afford to grab another bike or another cart, like, I do it with my friends in mind, and like, who's gonna ride with me? Because like, I mean, you can only ride one bike at a time. Of course, it's fun to have multiple, but that's not what this is about. What I'm getting at is that I'm wondering if I was to buy another mini moto, and I don't mean another RSF, I mean one of the dirt bike ones. I'm curious what y'all would recommend. And I kind of only know them perfectly by color. Like, I believe it's the yellow one that has the bigger front tire. Is it the SX 650 or 5, I don't know. And then there's the MX, the red, notorious red one. It's beautiful, but it just looks smaller. And so does the green one, honestly. Like, I hear the green one might be the easiest to work on. Is that the SX 500? See, I don't know, I get them all confused now. But I'm wondering what we should get and what you guys would like to see. I think it'd be fun to get a second Mini, honestly. But yeah, who does that? Dollar for dollar back on a recall. And like, kids, don't try this at home. We probably shouldn't be riding this thing. It was recalled. But it is about to go back to the post office and get sent out in exchange for a coupon. So I guess no harm, no foul. I did already report it as like defective and on its way in. So like, if I get hurt, it's my own damn fault. I can't sue nobody, which is fine. I probably wouldn't anyway. But yeah, this will be short-lived today, needless to say. That's another reason why I'm wearing all the pads and stuff. Let's go back to the scene of the crime. Slowly though, because I don't want to get in anyone's way. You'll see what I'm saying. We'll just dip off here and there and see if there's anybody behind us, that kind of stuff. I was honestly kind of bummed to see this go and recalled because it is a lot of fun. It's just, it's not for me, that's for sure. Like, I wasn't planning on riding it a whole bunch going forward anyway, so. And that's just because I'm not made for scooters, y'all. Example A, most people probably would have hopped right off the curb there. I ain't about to do that. Not with this thing. Alright, now we gotta remember, there is a manhole up here somewhere. We're also not gonna dive through. There it is, culprit of my scene of my crime. Oh, what shut off on me? One of the cameras just shut off on me. We gotta pull over and check it. I think it was this one. Yep. It might be dying. The 7 overheats. It's an old GoPro. Yeah, I was just sad to see it go because it has a lot of nostalgia for me. Like, I have an older icon or older Razor scooter from when they first came out in like 2000 or something. I feel like I had to have been 10. And actually, a friend of mine who's no longer with us, he broke his ankle on it in my mother's kitchen. Yeah, it's a nice little cruiser, but we've got bikes, we've got carts. Agile little thing though. Still 18 miles an hour flat on the throttle. It's been recalled, folks. Pretty strong little scooter too, given this is not even. I came down on, actually story time, I came down this on the carts once, probably just 2-3 weeks ago now, because we were down there on the carts further down and got pulled over and told to get the road, which, can you blame him? Something like this, they might even tell me to get off the road if they saw it and had the chance to say something. But I'm sure I look ridiculous in these pads that are way too small, but again, I don't care. It's all about putting in the work on this thing before we give it back. Oh, I can't see. Yeah. Whoa. Pardon me, sorry. Yeah, so it'll be sad to see it go. I'm down an EV for now, everybody. But you know what, that's okay. They must have recalled this for a reason, right? Knock on wood. would right now. Everyone. We ain't playing this game. I better get back to the park. That was a popo. That was the popo. Whatever, it's a scooter. So far, so good, too. I've had a couple of close calls around here with that, but the cops don't really... I mean, they definitely ain't out looking to give me a hard time about any of it, that's for sure. As I'm sure a lot of you have noticed. And I don't go terribly far on the carts usually either. That one time I took them into town, I feel like I was kind of asking for it, but... yeah. So if you didn't see that fall, I hope you do go back and watch it, like I mentioned in the beginning of this, because... good God, that was awful for me. I mean, I guess it looked pretty bad too, but yeah, I know recovering from that was terrible. But yeah, let me know below like what you think we should get next. That SX, the MX 500, 650, whatever they're called. I don't know, I'm leaning towards the yellow one because I hear it has a bigger front tire, and I don't know if on a dirt bike version if I'll end up changing the wheels or not. I mean, maybe. I guess that depends on how, say, like Cruise feels about it, because I think it'd be cool to have one of each and just street ride the shit out of both of them. Plus, y'all know me, ain't nothing stopping me from off-roading that RSF. Which probably sounds like a really dumb move to a lot of you, because you're smart. I'm not. But yeah, that's kind of just how this goes. Oh well. $400 spent, $700 in return. Made a video, had a fall, had a good laugh, had some good times. It's a no-brainer. It's like winning at the casino without ever going and gambling, you know what I mean? Oh, I wish I had a horn. I don't want to scare him, but at the same time I don't want to get whacked with that thing either, you feel me? Oh, wait, I wonder. We gotta give it back anyway. What are recalled toys for? Ooh, I can smell it now. I just want to say, it's a very good solid tire razor. Too bad you're recalling it. That's probably my last ride on this thing. So this is what they ask of us. They sent the 5mm hex key. They just want us to take the handlebars off. They suggest snipping the wires, but if I remember correctly, this was the easiest installation ever. So I should just be able to disconnect them. Yeah, we'll deal with that later, the battery. Now it is all apart. Handlebars are in the bag. I duct taped that just because this is gonna kick it around for parts for a little while. That's what's left. Let's go return it. Let's go return this thing. Taking the Ultima today. I figure the sooner we get this returned, the sooner we get something else. This thing's pretty cool. It'll damn well near drive itself. Come to a stop and a start. Slow down for the cars in front of us. Just gotta touch the wheel like every 30 seconds. And we're here. So let's go inside and return this thing real quick. Ain't even any music going. I don't want to copyright. I'm obviously at the car wash, but I just wanted to say real quick before I let you guys go, I really do want to know which you think we should get next. I'm aiming towards another pocket bike, little electric razor, but I'm wondering, the SX 650, the MX 500, like the green, the yellow, or the red one. And I even took a poll on my page asking people what they would choose if this was up to them, but I'm going to combine the answers from the poll with comments from this video, and we'll see what we get. I'm aiming towards the yellow one, but like, convince me, please. Until next time, guys. I otherwise am going to need the rest of this time to myself. For reasons.